Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to do another weekly review on our catch-all planner. So for this week we are going to follow the same system that we did for last week, and this is going to be the last week of May 2024. So before we begin, I'm just going to grab this little sheet here that has all the steps I need to take for my end of the week review. And we're going to go ahead and go to the weeklies. There you go. So let me just make it a little less bright so it looks a little better. There you go. And let's get a little bit closer as well. Perfect. Now, the first thing that I need to do for my end of the week review is to check if all the dailies are completed, and if not, complete them. So let's go ahead and go into the dailies. So this is a short week because I had a holiday on Thursday and I had a day off from work on Friday. So this is Monday. As you can see, I used my planner quite a bit this week. So Monday is filled, Tuesday as well, Wednesday too. Those were my 3 work days this week. And then I had my free days on Thursday and Friday. Today's Friday when I'm planning this, so I can't fill up the rest of the day, but I already filled from yesterday, and then as the day goes by, I'm going to fill this up as well. Excuse me. My cat wants to participate in the planning as well. If you hear any noises, it's my cat playing. Okay, so that part is done. We're going to go ahead into step 2, which is going to be to update the weekly section, crossing out the meetings that didn't happen, and counting the hours spent on each deliverable and project. Okay, so I had a few meetings this week because it was a short week and I was in the office only on Tuesday. So I did end up having all of these meetings here, and I don't think I had any additional meetings. And I didn't go to the gym yesterday, and I didn't go to the gym on Tuesday, but I went to the gym on Wednesday. So I'm just going to put this information here so we have it updated. I just need to find my green mild liner. Pretty sure it's somewhere here. Okay, so I went to the gym at about the same time I would go on Tuesday. There you go. Excuse me. He's a little creator of chaos. Excuse me, excuse me. Thank you. Okay, where is my pen now? I think he dropped it somewhere. It's here. So, I did go to the gym on Wednesday. I plan on going to the gym today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go. It depends on how I feel. I don't feel like going, but I should go. Okay, that's good. So we have done the meetings and also the events. Now I'm going to go ahead and write here this week. Usually I put this week, oh my god, this week on Sunday, but since Sunday I have an event, I'm just going to use Saturday for that. And I'm going to count the hours I spent on each project. So let's start with that. First things first, I'm going to write on the top all of the projects I worked on during these days. So let's go back to the dailies. I did use the top of the page on the dailies to write down all of the projects I worked on. So this actually is going to help me a lot. So on Monday I only worked on 2 projects, and it was 1.5 hours and 7 hours. And then on Tuesday, let's see, I worked on 3 projects. It's easier if I just do that actually, so I don't have to go back and forth. So on Tuesday, I worked on 7002, 53068, and 57049. And I worked half an hour on the first one, 6 hours and a half on the second, and 1 hour and a half on the third. And finally on Wednesday, let's see. It's a little bit bright, I think. Well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it as is. So on Wednesday, I worked on 70002 and 53068. It was 4 hours on the first one and 4 hours and a half on the second one. And these were all the hours I spent on the projects. Now let's go back, and I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to grab the second page because we're going to count how many hours we spent on each deliverable. Oh, I think I missed. It was supposed to be, oh no, that's right, but this was supposed to be here. There we go. And then I'm gonna grab this page here and we're going to go back. So on Monday, I worked on 3 different things for the first project and 2 different things for the second. So I'm going to start with the 53068. First things first is going to be the meeting hours. Then we have support 41 and support 43. So let's see the meeting hours. I had half an hour here, and then I had no hours here, so half an hour here. Support T1, it's going to be, let me write down here, partial T1, and that was 1 hour and a half here on Monday. I also had RLI Excel file for T3, that was 4 hours here. Support for T3, it was 1 hour and a half. Let me see if I had any other support for T3. No, I did not. Okay, so support for T3 is going to be only the hours on Monday. Oh my god, I don't know what he wants. Come on, I'm trying to film a little bit here. So that's going to be 1 hour and a half. Now for support T1, I had 1 hour here on Tuesday. For partial T1, I had 1 hour and a half plus half an hour here, so I had 2 hours in total. And just fix that, 2 hours. For the RLI Excel, I had 2 hours here and I had 4 hours here, so I had 6 in total. And let me just write here on Sunday the amount of hours I spent for each one of those projects. So for 53068, let's go back to the weekly. I had 1.5 plus half, 6 hours in total. For the second project, I had 10 here, 11, 18 hours, and for the third only 1 hour and a half. Okay, so we should have 18 hours here. Let me just go back to the dailies and see what else I spent my time on. I also spent time on the partial for T3, and this was 2 hours and a half here, 4.5 here, so 7 hours, and here I didn't spend, so I have 7 hours here. Now let's count. We have 13, 15, 16.5, 17, 18. So we closed this project that's good. Now let's go to the other one, 70002. We have 6 hours in total here. On Monday, I worked on emails and also meetings. So emails, I had half an hour, and meetings, I had 1 hour. Let me see if I had any other meetings here. Yes, I had 1 hour and a half here. So in total, we have 2 hours and a half plus half an hour here. We had 3 hours in total. In terms of email, I think I only had to check my email at the beginning of the week. So I spent half an hour on that. I also spent a little bit of time on this project here, which is inside this other one. So this was 2 hours and a half. So we closed our 6 hours. And then finally I have the 7049, and this is going to be only for support, and this was 1 hour and a half in total. So I'm just going to write down here the hours. There you go. And we are done with counting the amount of hours both for the projects and also for the deliverables. Now we're going to go back into the weekly, put this here, and I'm just going to color everything in. So for the 75049, we have yellow, so it's going to be this color here. And I just use this color to mark down and make it easier for me to see which projects I worked on every single week. I don't use it for any other function. I use it for that, and also to have a little bit of color on my planner, because I think this helps me visually like my planner. And then finally, we're going to use the green one for this project here, like we did in the other weeks. Now let me just check everything that was done here. There you go. And at the end of the month, I'm going to go back into the weeklies and I'm going to count all the hours I spent on each one of these projects and also the deliverables themselves. Okay, we're done with the step 2. Now to step 3, which is to update the monthly meal control with all the meals of the week. So if I go to my meals here, I have already put everything that I needed for this week. I am only missing today because I didn't have lunch or dinner yet, so I didn't write that down. So that's done. For the 4th step, we're going to update the habit tracker on the monthly section. Okay, so this is done as well. As you can see, I have updated it until the 30th, and now we are on the 31st. I'm just going to go ahead and update that. I'm going to post a video here. Oh yeah, and I did post a couple of videos during this week, so I'm just going to put that. So I did on the 27th and also on the 29th, if I'm not mistaken. So that's done. 5th step is to update the monthly section with the main events and check which tasks have been completed. This is one of my favorite parts because this way I know exactly what I need to get done for the following month. As you can see, I have already updated the monthly section until the 30th. Today I don't have anything planned out, so I don't need to put anything else. Aside from that, I think that part is done. We just need to have a look at my tasks here. So I have pretty much finished going over the tasks, but I just need to have a look at 3 of them that I didn't color. So here at the bottom, I have what is my legend, so my color scheme. So green is 100% done, blue, my part is done, but I'm waiting on something, yellow is ongoing, and pink is not started. So I only had one task that I did not start, which was this one, and the other ones are either completed or my part is completed or it's ongoing. So for the partial report, I'm going to try to finish this today as well as this. So by the end of the day, I'm going to see if I'm going to add this to my tasks for the next month or not. But I'm pretty sure This here is going to have to go over next month. So I'm just going to do that. And I think that's all that I have to update. So that was pretty quick. And finally, I need to check and update my weekly budget. So all of this part is done. I already did my dailies, my weeklies, my monthly, and finally I'm going over to my budget. So my budget is here at the back of my planner. And last week I added this. I just need to put the color for everything. So this is going to be yellow. This is going to be green because I didn't need to buy the pill, so this is a necessity. And then this is going to be food. Where is food? Food is blue, so I'm just going to add the blue here. There you go. And now let's go ahead and write down all of the spending I did this week. I'm just going to grab my phone and have a look at my bank. Okay, so I do have here everything that I bought recently. First off, it was on the 27th, and it was dry food for my cat. There he is. And this was $79.43. Oh my god. Then on the 27th, I also bought some bread from the bakery. And this was $19.98. And on the 28th, I went to eat Japanese food. So this was $80 and $17. And I think that's it. So I spent only on 3 things this week, which is great, but I did spend quite a little bit. So let me just go ahead and do that right here. And I'm going to add up everything. So let's go ahead and add $79.43 plus $19.98 plus $80.17. So in total, I spent $179.58. Now let's add up everything for this month. Oh my god. So it was $179.58 plus $532.98 plus $2,330.87. So this was $3,043, excuse me, sir, and 43 cents. This was all that we spent this month. Excuse me, sir. There you go. And then I have to add up everything here to check how much I actually spent. But first, let's go ahead and use my mouth liner just to put everything into categories. Oh no, I made a mistake. This was supposed to be yellow and this was supposed to be blue. The cat is distracting me. Okay, so this was supposed to be blue. And then Japanese food was supposed to be, let's put this color here, which is supposed to be going out. I think it's this one. Okay, let me just check. Yeah, it's this one. So this is going to be going out. Now let's add everything that we spent here. So this is going to be this plus 1 plus 80 and 17. Gifts, I didn't spend anything else. Necessity, I did spend $22.99 here. For pets, I did spend $79.43 extra. Gifts, no. Food, I did spend let's see, $9.99 plus $19.98. So I did spend $29.97 extra here. Clothes, I didn't spend anything. Extra, I didn't spend anything. And transportation, nothing as well. Okay, so I did do that. Now let me just add up everything. There we go. So this was the spending for the month. And we are done with the weekly review. I might do a monthly review, but I don't think I need to. But let me know if you would be interested in that. Well, that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave your like and also subscribe here to my channel. It helps me a lot. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye, have a great weekend and have a great week next week.